thank you for joining me this evening. My name is Myra Moore with Moore Football LLC. We have a great interview. I'm so excited for this one tonight, featuring Anthony Johnson Sr., also known as the Gut, who is a defensive end for Seattle Dragons XFL. Anthony, thank you so much for being here with me tonight.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited for the opportunity.
You're very welcome. How's it going over there?
It's going pretty good. Right now we're dealing with this whole coronavirus thing. But other than that, everything's just going pretty good.
The corona, I know. So I know you can't really give us too many details, but what's the plan? What's going to happen? What did they say? Because that's kind of, it was a vendor in the game, right?
Yes, that's what we were told. So far as of all that we know is that it was just one person that had actually tested positive for coronavirus. Right now, they're actually doing a very extensive deep cleaning of the stadium. And from now on, they're going to be doing that before and after all games that are played at Century Link.
Good. So I hope everybody hears that. Deep cleaning is underway, and it'll occur every single time that a game occurs. They're going to go in there and do a deep cleaning of the stadium. So that means their games will go on as planned, or will it be moved?
As of right now, it seems like everything is going to go on as planned.
Okay. But TBD, things could change. This virus has everybody freaked out. But that's not what we're here for. Although everybody wants to know about this darn virus. So tell me about you. Why do people call you the Gut?
The Gut came about when I was in college.
Okay.
I went from going into my junior year, I was actually playing defensive end my first 3 years at FIU. Going into my junior year, Coach Davis came in, and we were actually short at the defensive tackle position. So me and one of my very close friends, Jermaine Sheriff, we both made that change from defensive end to defensive tackle. I went from about 250, 260 to about 295 in just 2 months that summer.
How?
A lot of it had to do with eating the right things that I was actually supposed to eat, but also most of it came from drinking a lot of beer. So.
Wow. What? Wait, what kind of beer?
Bud Lights. I love Bud Lights. Bud Lights, Michelob Ultras. I was a college student, so most of the time I was pretty broke and balling on the budget. So natural lights were most of the time at the top of my list of what I was going to get. So
I don't know if you follow us, but we have this pretty big following of Seltzer Wars, Insider Seltzies.
I've seen a little bit of that.
So I have yet to chug. I've never chugged a beer in my life. Don't plan on chugging, but there you go. It'll be for you if I do have to chug, but it's not going to happen because I'm amazing.
Okay.
Well, that's awesome. So that's why they call you the Gut. Interesting.
That's why they call me the Gut.
So I did have a chance to meet your godmother, who, by the way, you are fabulous. Tell us about you. I keep hearing that you have an interesting story to share, so share that with us.
Yeah, so, a lot of people enjoy listening to my story, and I very enjoy telling it because of the facts that, my story has touched a lot of kids, not only at the high school level, but also at the collegiate level. I've had a lot of guys reach out to me who were in the same kind of positions now that I was in a few years ago. Just getting into FIU, my first 3 years didn't go the way that I had expected it to go. I was actually dismissed from the university 3 times due to my grades, just because, I had my son my freshman year, so that was always on my mind. I was missing home, and then on top of that, football wasn't doing what I expected it to do. So like I said, I ended up getting dismissed from the university 3 times.
Wow.
And after that 3rd time, I got reinstated again, but the school told me flat out, they said, look, if you don't meet these requirements from here on out, then you're done for good. And actually at that time, I was actually on my way out anyways. I had planned on leaving FIU before Coach Davis had got hired. When Ron Turner got fired, I had planned on leaving FIU. But Coach Davis came in, and my strength coach at the time, Chad Smith, who I love dearly, he sat me down and he told me, he said, look, this is God working. This is God telling you and giving chance. And then Coach Davis sat me down and he said, look, everybody gets a fresh start with me. You know, I've heard what has happened in the past, but we're not going to let that affect the future. And, you know, he actually gave me my chance. He gave me the opportunity to do what I've been doing, but just give me that opportunity to go ahead and play and show and really showcase my talents, I guess you could say.
That is amazing. So right when you were getting ready to give up and just say, I'm done, that one man changed your life.
That one man changed my life.
It's all about moments.
I'm forever grateful to him, and you know, we still talk to this day. We actually talked a couple of days ago, and you know, I always tell him, you know, thank you just for the opportunity, because I mean, 2-3 years ago, I didn't expect to be where I'm at right now. 2-3 years ago, I expected to be at Georgia Southern because it was right around the corner from my house, so that's where I planned on going, and just either walking onto the football team or just going to school just to finish school and just being close to home.
That's amazing. You have, okay, so that was, you're right. Your godmother's right. That was a great story. No, it's inspiring because there are so many kids like you, right? There other stuff may be going on at home. You could be, you know, a young parent. You could be the sole provider of your family. You could be the only one in your household. You know, everybody else has left you. You're a product of the system, unfortunately. So that message alone, to let them know, like, look, dig in when it gets tough. Don't give up. Because look at you. You're now here playing in front of millions of people, professional football. That's amazing.
The best feeling in the world.
So tell me about that, because I do want to ask. We love the XFL. I love it. I think it's the best thing that's happened, and it's actually keeping us from being bored during the spring, so I love it. How does it feel to be back out on the field, to be in front of the cameras, to be playing, to be, you know, part of the defense? How does it feel?
Man, it's just a great experience. You know, I'm always a big firm believer in my religion and in my faith, and you know, it's just all God working. I'm extremely excited to be able to continue to play this game. Because like I said 2-3 years ago, I didn't think I was going to be here playing. I just thought, you know, I was just going to go plan B and just go a different route. But, you know, when one door closes, another door opens. You know, I'm excited to be on this team. I'm excited to be playing with this team and playing with this defense. You know, Coach Lopez, our defensive coordinator, is a great coach. Coach Don Johnson has elevated my game completely, and just the littlest things that you can imagine. You know, I love these guys. I love being around these guys, so it's a great feeling.
That's amazing. I love that. That's why I'm a Dragons fan. And although, because I have to submit my picks tomorrow, I will be going Dragon, even though we don't know who the QB is going to be. I tried, guys. I tried. But we're rooting for you. I mean, it's going to be a tough matchup this weekend, but how do you feel about that? What do you think about the Roughnecks?
You know, I'm excited to play them. You know, obviously they have one of the best, if not the best offense in this league. You know, they're the #1 passing offense in this league. So I'm excited to see how we're going to get after it. You know, P.J. Walker is a great quarterback. He's extremely versatile.
He's so squirrely.
He's extremely small and shifty. So it's going to take a lot from, you know, just the front seven, and especially us up front on the defensive line, just to try and get him off the spot. And, you know, just try to put as much pressure as we can on him. You're
going to have to smack him. Sorry, PJ. I love you. But you're too squirrely. You're going to have to. I love defense. So a lot of people don't know this about me, but I love defense more than offense. To me, without you guys, there would be, you know, there would be no team. I'm a defense girl all day long, so I was excited about this. Well, I'm so excited, and I'm glad that the game is going to go on, even though that darn coronavirus, they messed up our drink. But I want to thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I really appreciate it. Loved your message. I think it's going to touch a lot of people, and a lot more people need to hear it, especially these young kids out here. Especially the kids, because they look up to you guys. They want to be where you're at, but they don't realize the behind the scenes. How much work it's consistently from in the classroom to out in the field to the way you hold yourself. you know, on social media, because that can destroy your whole life in just one tweet. So I love it. Well, keep doing you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You have a good night.
You too. Thank you for having me.
And you guys take a look. This whole video will be posted to YouTube as well to morefootball.org. Follow me, retweet, like, share it. Let's get it out there. Thanks. Have a good night.